Howdy folks, welcome to the shop. Yeah, I'm cutting up Virginia shad color. I need enough to shoot a mold for the Fathead Minnow. Okay, this is Virginia shad. I'm going to take and cook it up, get it all melted up by 340 to get it all lumps out of it, that good stuff like that. Get it in good shape, put it in the vacuum chamber, get all the bubbles and moisture and air out of it. Then I'm going to cut y'all back on and we're going to shoot these molds. Alright guys, I done put it in the vacuum chamber and got it clean. And now I got it a little too hot. Down to 330. Got my air conditioner running if it's a little noisy for y'all. I hope it's not too noisy. I cut the fan on there now. I had to cut another fan on, get the exhaust out because I can smell it. You don't want to be smelling that stuff, sucking it in. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now just hold it for a second. Like that. Alright there. We're going to stick this back in the microwave. We might shoot it one more time. We'll see. Going down a little bit. You always top them off if they try to go down some. Keeps the first couple, if you ain't careful, it'll get air on the nose and you won't get all the baits. Alright, now we're going to give it about, it's hot, so we're going to give it about 5 to 8 minutes to cool. I don't know what the temperature is in this shop, but I got the air conditioner going and it ain't helping a whole lot. I just shot the ceiling. Ceiling's 83. So, guys, we're going through this heat wave. I know a lot of y'all in the South's going through it. We've been like this now about 4 or 5 days, where it's been in the 90s, 92, 94, and heat index has been on up there. And grass done turned brown. Yeah, we need some rain bad too. All right. Dang, that didn't sound very good opening it. I have to close it, open it again. Like, something wrong with it? Is there something wrong with it? No, don't think it was. There you go. Bam. Alright, they look good. Look at that. Looks like a little minnow, doesn't it? Virginia shad is a good all-around color. It's got silver, blue, and chartreuse flake in it. You know, crappie likes chartreuse. Even clear water, that gives a little bit of sparkle. Yeah, and it's a good body shape. Let's pull one off here. It's just a good body shape. It's 1.5 inches. Little twin tails. Good one. A lot of y'all commenting that has bought this bait. Having good luck with it. It's great. I got 21 colors in it. I got a couple laying right here. This is the Wally color. So there's 21 colors in it. You're bound to find something you like. All right, guys. This, as I said a while ago, the heat's on here, buddy. The lake last week I fished, and the water temperature was 72, 73. If y'all remember, go back and check a video just a couple weeks ago when I mentioned the water temperature. Today it was 82. This morning when I started at 7 o'clock, it was 82. We've been under this heat, man, and that water temperature jumped. You know, that makes crappie fishing tough when the water temperature jumps basically 8 to 10 degrees in a week. That makes it tough. I said earlier, Sam and I fished yesterday and we done good. Alright? And I think we fished 11 docks. We jumped docks and fished 11 docks to come up with some good fish. And we'd catch a good one off this one, off that one, here and there, you know. And we stayed on deep docks. That's what I done this morning. I went to the deeper docks. And I went to a couple of the docks right off the bat that we fished yesterday. And one of them I didn't catch one fish off of. Yesterday we caught some off of it. There was a few there. That's crappie fishing. You know, and I don't play with them. They won't bite me after I make 5, 6 casts, and all they do is follow it. I leave. I don't keep playing with them. And finally I hit some docks and I caught some, but the Fathead Minnow is a good bait to downsize to, and the fishing's tough. This is just a good size to fish with, guys. When fishing's tough, you can't get bit. Change body shapes. Go smaller, all right? And try something like that. Now, This bait is the cricket. It's got all the legs and tails. Some of y'all been talking about the mayfly hatch. I heard them talking about that on YouTube. So some of y'all have that happening already. That's going to happen here in about another week or two. You should start here about the 1st of July. When they start hatching and flying around, this cricket will be a hot bait. We'll fish with that some too then, okay? Guys, y'all know the routine. Leave your number, 1 to 400. And on Wednesday night, I'm going to do a random number draw with the computer. Hit it. We'll see who comes closest to that number, didn't go over. If it gives us the number 99, you got 105, you went over, you're not going to win. Been doing that since the beginning. It's been working. We're going to stick with that, okay? Make sure you're subscribed. If it says subscribe, if it's black, you're not subscribed. You need to hit that again. You can be unsubscribed. It happens sometimes. If you leave a number, I've been saying this a lot lately. I know I feel like a broken record, so I know y'all probably going like, Dennis, you say it all the time. If you leave a number, come back on Thursday morning when I load the video, or Thursday sometime, and check it, see if you won. There's 2 people that have won that has never sent me their address. Alright? I've said this too many times, I know. So there you go. Now, I'll load that on Thursday morning. You check it. Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. Me just fishing with multiple baits, multiple colors, maybe just one bait. Who knows? Fishing on Curry Lake, doing something different. I got some oddness stuff coming up, for sure. Alright? I got one coming this Wednesday that I think you're going to like. It's fishing with one of the new colors in the BA Stinger. And I'm not going to tell you the rest of it. You'll find out. Watch Wildlife Adventures video he's got coming up. We fished together yesterday. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It was funny. But anyway, appreciate y'all guys. Thank you for your orders. They've slowed down a little bit. I know a lot of you are chasing behind the grandkids and kids that are playing sports, volleyball and soccer and that kind of stuff in the summer months, camping, school camps and church camps and stuff's going on. I know a lot's going on. And a lot of y'all guys don't fish in the summer when it gets hot like this. And I don't blame you. I'm fishing early in the morning. I came off the water this morning at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I didn't fish for a few hours. Because by that time it was getting hot. So I understand, okay? The crap, you still can catch some. You got to work harder for them, but you still can catch some. And the ones in the brush piles and stuff are going to be on deeper ones, deeper brush piles and stuff. But you still can catch some. But I appreciate your orders. If not, go through your tackle box, see what you need. Right now is a good time to order. Everything is in stock. Still some stuff on sale, getting low on the stingers in some colors, and I'm out of some colors in the stingers and stinger juniors that are on sale. Appreciate y'all guys, Dennis Fishing Lake Country. Hey guys, see y'all Wednesday night. Well, finally caught a crappie. Alright guys, you know, tell you what I was been thinking. I done been to 1, 2, 3, 4 boathouses, and this is the first crappie I caught. There's crappie on all of them, but not many. He's about 9.5, summertime crappie. Not many, okay? And I was thinking about all the people that I read where Hank Parker, Garmin Guru, and different ones have been talking about live scope. And last night, somebody put something on Facebook, one of the crappie fishermen, and people were making comments, a couple guys made comments. Yeah, I don't watch your YouTube channel because you use live scope. And we went through all, he said, what do you do? He said, oh, I fish out of a canoe. He said, do you use any kind of electronics? Do you use electric motor? Because he said, all y'all, without technology, y'all couldn't catch him. And the guy came back, and the guy had a good point. He said, do you use a trolling motor? That's technology. Do you use use any depth finders at all? And the guy come back and said, no, I fish out of a canoe and just a paddle. I paddle everywhere I go. And he said, well, good for you. I'm glad, you know, that's great. But don't put down the people that use technology. And, you know, I done been to 4 boathouses, back to where I started now. That's the first crappie I caught. There's crappie on all of them, but not many. We're under a full moon, and I think a lot of the crappie are running open water more. And they have, this time of morning, I started at 7, I think it's 8. Look, 8 o'clock. I think I pulled out of the dock at 7:15. It's 7:45. I was an hour before I caught the first crappie. I got live scope. I can see them, I can spot them. Done paying no attention to me today. So I went to the Fathead Minnow. I got a Virginia Shad color. So I know it's going to be one of those days. That day that's not going to hit good because they're eating a lot at night. Once a full moon, right? They feed a lot at night. Hey, and we're under this severe heat. It's getting really hot. The water temperature has went crazy here. It's 82. That's usually what it is in July here. So the water temperature has really jumped. That affects them too, right? All right, guys. Found, he's about the same size. Found some here on a log. They're in 12 foot of water. Now, that's where the first one came from. Neither log was here. Actually, I fished it yesterday. I fished it yesterday. And he's about the same size. He's probably actually a touch smaller. He's probably 9 1/4. The smaller ones are pretty, you know, you can catch them, they're pretty easy to catch, they're pretty active for a little bit. Once you catch 2 or 3 of those, the school quits. So, hey, Sam and I was fishing together yesterday, and we was talking about that. Those videos are coming, guys. Give everybody time to do the editing. And the old timers used to say, and I've heard Jimmy Houston, I think, say this, if I remember right, back in the day. When you're crappie fishing, don't throw them back. He said he'd put them in the live well. Then when he goes to leave that spot, go to another spot, he released them if he didn't want them. But when you release them sometimes like that and go back, they go back in blabbermouth, you know? That's what he said, and it stops the school from feeding. So, hey, I don't know. That's just like, I've been watching a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about fishing line and colors, and putting them in the water, and which ones you can see, which ones you can't see. Guys, just type in fishing line testing, just a bunch of it on there. How colors disappear as they go deeper in the water. I've watched some of those. Those are interesting. Might have found a bigger one, guys. Now this one was out in open water, way up above the other small fish. And I threw at him a couple times, and he wasn't paying attention to it. So I finally got it behind him, and I've seen it flicker a couple times, and I started reeling it, and I didn't see my bait, but I seen this fish make a fast move. And I see him make a fast move like that, I thought. Then I felt the head. I saw, he got my bait. Oh, that's a good crappie right there. We'll just quit and go home. All right, guys, this is the Fathead Minnow. I didn't say this in the first couple bass and crappie and stuff. This is only, what, the 3rd or 4th fish I've caught. I don't think I've put some of the small ones on camera, but I might catch as many, guys. It's tough today. And I went to this Fathead Minnow. That's a good fish. That fish is probably 11 1/2, 11 3/4. All right, guys, there you go. Bam. Virginia Shad color Fathead Minnow. All right. Let's see if we can catch at least 1 or 2 more like that. Maybe 3. I don't know. This is what happens. See if we can come a couple more, guys. It's a tough day. That's a good fish. I'm proud of that one today. You ever been out fishing and you keep on catching small ones, and you catch a decent one, you go like, bam, that's what I'm talking about right there. Some days it's like that. They're hard to come decent fish. Now, hey, if you're fishing Grenada, as I heard somebody say this other day, if you're fishing Grenada, Sardis, some of these other states, they don't count. Subtract them. Subtract them. I hear some of these guys talking about, our lake's not like that. You don't go out and catch 2-pounders very often, right? You know, Sam and I fish every week. And I fished 2 days in a row today. And I might fish tomorrow. So I don't know. Haven't thought about it real seriously, because we've been going to church on Saturday night. We have Saturday night service and a Sunday service. So we were going Saturday night some. And Sundays, that way we can do other things if we want to. But anyway, much as we fish, you think we done caught a bunch of 2-pounders. One year I did catch 9 2-pounders here. This year I've caught 2. So, you know, you got to be, I said this other day in a video, you got to be amongst big fish to catch big fish. And I think there's some 2-pounders here, but all the local guys I know that crappie fish say the same thing. You got to find them. I think we have, this lake's deep. It's 30, 35 feet in the channel right here. It gets deeper as you go down. I think they run the channel. I think they get on stumps and stuff. We do not have brush piles like Kerr Lake has right here. I know where a few cedar trees are in the water. I think I have about 5 or 6 I know in the water that people have put down. And around people's docks, they put down trash, okay? And that's why I say, some of these docks that have a cedar tree in the boat slip or have something like that they have put down in them is a plus. I know with some brushes down the lake a little further, if I go by another 5 miles, I know some places there's some brush put down. But, you know, hey, I'm 5, 6 miles down the lake now. I might run another 5 miles to fish one little brush pile, right? We're going to hit that dock down there as far as you can see next. That's where we're going to hit. And then we'll jump a few more docks. Because the crappie will use these docks in the summertime. The water is 82. They want the shade. Bam. I think it's going to be a lot smaller. Yeah. No, he's not bad. He's probably right at 10 inches. All right, guys. I said that fish was in open water. It's a tree coming in, low, coming in the water here. And that tree is in 20 foot of water. 18 foot of water. He's about 10 inches. Okay? That tree is in 18 foot of water. So these fish are above at about 6 feet. The fish are, let's see if I can find them here, guys. I don't have a very good picture today at all. And I've done this before and I don't get to use it because it's so blurry. It depends on the angle of the sun. See, that's part of the tree down here, okay? These fish are right here. Back, come on. Right there they are. And I tell you guys, a lot of it depends on the angle of the boat, what kind of picture you get too. And see, that's a decent mark there. Ain't many, ain't but a couple, ain't but 10 or 12 of them. But you can see they're way up. They're probably 6 feet off of that log. That's why I said there's an open water. They're in open water, but they're off of a log. Now, they like to be around something, right? That way if they get spooked or a bass come in after them or a catfish, they can run down around that log, right? That's what they like to do. But they'll do that. They'll hover above something. And when they do that, usually that's a sign that they're feeding, all right? So I've caught quite a few here. I've done this, the best place I've done today, as far as catching crappie. So that's what you're looking for. Now, they're getting really hard to catch now. They're not easy to catch today anyway. But now they're getting so when the bait comes by, they're following it, they're pecking at it. These are black crappie. Black crappie are famous for doing that anyway, for following your bait and just pecking at it. Wow. All right, you're going to the boat on me? All right, he's gonna make me pull up a little harder to get him out beneath the boat. I think it's a bass. No, it's see, I didn't think he was quite like I didn't think he was acting like a crappie. Look at the shell cracker, guys. And you know what? I went shell cracker fishing twice this year, bed fishing, trying to find some. I know they're catching bed. Look at that. On the Fathead Minnow. And I was using the little mini LC shad, and I caught some fish on them. Y'all seen that video, but I didn't catch many shell cracker, did I? This is what I was looking for right here. I was looking for shell crackers this big, and this lake has a lot of them. Bam. Bam. Oh, you act like you got some shoulders on you. I don't think you're that big. I think you just think you are. Oh yeah, he's a good one. All right, guys, jumping docks. I went to the one I said I told you I was gonna go to. If I leave that clip in there, sometimes, guys, I edit it and I go like, that might not have made sense. When you're editing, sometimes you don't know what you end up cutting out. You're trying to make the video interesting without making it too long, and sometimes they get too long. I know they do. And I've tried not to cut out. This fish been caught before. All right. Oh, that's a good fish right there, guys. Bam. There you go. I'm getting him in the sun here. He's a good 11. He's over 11. Wow. All right, this is the Fathead Minnow. Virginia shad color. Virginia shad color, Fathead Minnow. Bam. All right, guys. You know what? I'm going to close on that one. And I'm going to head back in here. I'm going to stop another place. And if I catch another one, I might just stick it in front of this one. Y'all know how I do that sometimes. I tell y'all that, so if you go like, something didn't seem right there. He's at one spot and he's at another. That's why sometimes I do that. Because I got a spot in my head I want to stop at going back. Hey, if I catch a good one, I'm going to put it in the video, right? Y'all know the routine, 1 through 400. Put your number down. Wednesday night, I do a draw, okay? I say this too often. There's 2 people now in the last month that have not contacted me. If you leave a number, okay? If you leave a number, you come back on Thursday. I'll load that video on Thursday morning and see if you won. All right? Because you know what? I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to say it the best way I think I know how. You're taking a chance for somebody else to win away from them. If you win, don't claim your prize. Right? And I've even thought about this. I've even thought about doing some other kind of drawing for those maybe at the end of the year. For the ones that don't, packages I don't give away. Just sit down and do a drawing on maybe the last weekend of the year, last portacats of the year. I don't know. I got an idea. We'll see what happens. But there's 2 right now. There's 2 in the last 4 drawings, 5 drawings. There's 2 that have not ever contacted me. So, and I've contacted y'all a couple times in your comments. And when you win, I'll comment to you and say, hey, you won this week. Send me your email me your address. I've done that 3 times to both of these fellas. And nothing. So, that's it. I don't know what else to do. So, there you go. And guys, Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. Yep, just boat fishing. All right. And I said earlier in the video, I fished with Sam yesterday. So, that'll come along. That might be, it probably won't be this coming week. It'll probably be, this is Saturday, guys. I'm making this video today for tomorrow. That's right. I got to go home and edit this video, do the shop part. That's right. I got a lot to do today for this video. And then send it to YouTube. It all takes time. So, I had him edit the one with Sam yesterday. It'll probably be this week when I edit. It'll probably be next week before you see it, okay? I usually run about a week behind. Like I say, sometimes you get a fresh portacatch on a day like this. Hey, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your comments. Thank each and every one of you for buying Lake Country baits. Can't say that enough. I get good comments. Somebody commented to me the other week that he's been doing good on the baits, and he's done put another order in. I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that. I still got plenty of everything's in stock except for the Stingers and the Stinger Juniors. Okay, the original Stinger Juniors, they're on sale, and they're moving pretty fast. Some of the colors are out. If you want some of those, I think they're $1.99. I changed the price. What I changed them to $1.89. If you want some of those, you better jump on it. Most every time somebody orders, they order a bag or 2 of them, so they're getting low. The BA Stinger took their place. 8 colors in the BA Stinger. All right, and watch Sam's video coming up on when he fished with me yesterday. You're gonna see why. See ya.